We went to the Speed Art Museum on Halloween Day to go see Possession, a
Oh,
previous podcast.
our most popular podcast episode by far.
And when we watched it, that was the first time I ever seen it, and I loved it. And I hadn't seen it since then, so I was like, oh yeah, we definitely got to go, see it Halloween night. And yeah, man, like seeing it again, there is like kind of like something in the back of my head that I'm kind of like, is this movie overrated? Like, does it suck? Am I not gonna like it again? And seeing it again in the theater, man, it's one of my favorite movies. Like, it's a perfect film. It is a crazy whirlwind film. I love it so much. And there are things about it that I forgot that I realized that, like, oh yeah, I forgot about this character. There are characters in the movie that I kind of forgot where I was like, oh wow, like that is a great character. I forgot about that hilarious character that's in it. Body horror special effects are really, really good. And people love pointing out like the Isabella Johnny performance, who's amazing in it. That's like one of the
Mhm.
greatest film performances of all time. But I think equally great and who kind of like basically is in the movie more often than she is the Sam Neill performance.
Yeah.
Like the Sam Neill performance is really kind of like central to that movie, to be honest.
hmm
And he's really, really, really good. And the movie, it got a lot of laughs, and I don't think the movie's all that funny. I find it more tragic than
Yeah.
funny. I wouldn't say I'm laughing a lot, but there's some really funny moments in the movie that I
hmm
was like, wow, that really is like a really funny, I think intentionally funny moment. I was just struck again how good that movie was. Like I really could not believe it. I think I liked it even more. Everything about it is so convoluted and confusing, and it's so out there. I don't even know what really like happened in the movie if you were to describe to me, if you were asked me to describe what happened. I love the location work too, like how it's in West Berlin. I
hmm
love that it's like West Berlin at the wall and stuff. And I love how all like the buildings look and like everything looks just so weird and dark. And yeah, just a perfect, perfect movie.
I was thinking about that movie recently because I was editing the conversation we had on The Substance and just thinking about body horror films in particular because there's something particular about body horror that terrifies me much more than any other kind of horror. I mean, it just peels my skin away in a way
Yeah.
that other
And,
kind
and,
of
and
horror doesn't.
Possession, it's not throughout the movie or whatever.
No.
You need to watch Society has some of the best body horror. You should watch that film. And of course, David Cronenberg is kind of the
Yeah.
master at it. That's why The Substance sucks, is that it doesn't use it in an effective or subtle way.